Hey guys, I appreciate you joining me. Today's video, we're going to be covering a budget optic for a scope, and we're going to be talking about a tuner. Now, I want to say that the trigger cam footage on today's video, well, it sucks. And what you would actually see through the scope is 100 times better than what this is, and sometimes that's just how it works. But I want to take a quick second to say thank you for everybody. I hope everybody had a great New Year's. We just hit like 55,000 subs. It is my goal by the end of 2026 to hit 100,000 subs. So if you guys would help me do that by subscribing, I would really, truly appreciate it. And I want to say a big thanks to our longtime sponsor, Saber Tactical. If you're looking for accessories for shooting type stuff, please give them a look. Just head over to their website, check out what they got. There's some new things coming we're going to be doing video on. But I don't want to make this any longer than it needs to be. Let's get out to the bench so we can get on with the rest of the video. Again, thank you guys so much. Welcome back to the Pursuit of Accuracy. I'm Josh, and normally I make you sit through a long-winded intro, but today that is not the case. We're actually going to skip right to the harder targets. Just off left, just off right, just off right again. There we go. Now we got it. And as you can see, this may not be shooting as good as it can. Well, we got a tuner sitting on front. That's a clamp-on tuner from Kilo Shooting Sports. We got a brand new optic on here, and both of these are affordable. That's kind of the theme of the day. We're going to be out here, we're going to be shooting. I want to show you a new scope that I'm checking out. This is a $250 scope from Discovery Optics, an 8-32 first focal plane. Are there better scopes out there? Yeah, of course. Are they going to cost money? Yes, of course. But how good is this for the money? Well, we're going to find out today together. And like a buffoon, I am going to twist around on this tuner with this 22. We're going to see if we can make things better with it. Speaking of the scope, it does have, first focal plane. Let me see if I can turn on the illumination. I don't know how good it's on setting. Let's see, that's full brightness, 6. I mean, it works. It is, to my eye, daylight bright as long as you're looking at something darkish. It's not the whole reticle. And I'll show you a better clip of that. But for 250 bucks, it's hard to complain. But let's shut up and let's go ahead and just send a few here. Let's see what we get. Might shoot 3 shots just to conserve our ammo. 1, 2. That's pretty good. 3. Those are pretty good. Maybe it just took a couple. 1, 2, 3. This looks pretty good to me. All I've done is slap this tuner on. Maybe I got lucky. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to have to use my screen. I will say parallax, smooth. Other controls, smooth. Turrets, they work pretty smooth. Magnification ring, not smooth. And throw a trigger cam on here where it's in the way, where you can't use the included throw lever, and boy, does this thing become kind of a chore with 2 fingers just pinching this thing. It ain't easy. All right, so we're in about almost max magnification. Let's see, I'll give you guys a better look at that. That's pretty good, pretty tidy. Let me back out a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to randomly change this now. We are zeroed. We're going to go 100 clicks. I know, you tuner guys are freaking out right now. And if you weren't aware, what a tuner does is it's basically a movable weight at the end of your barrel. We're adjusting barrel harmonics. So a lot of people debate whether or not a tuner works. I mean, it works. We're about to see. You're going to see point of impact shifts as you mess with things most of the time, because you are messing with the harmonics. I mean, scientifically, that's just a thing. And man, I'm shooting this. This is, again, my custom 457, has this Tibney trigger. It is the lightest trigger I own. I mean, it is good. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna go to the corner of this box. Okay. Let's go another hundo. Now, we did have a little bit of impact shift, not a ton. And yes, I am taking great pleasure in knowing that the guys who do mess with tuners right now are just like losing their minds. Like, they're just ferociously beating the crap out of the keyboard, because I know I'm doing that wrong. Let's see, we're at 200 clicks out now. Let me go to the corner. I think that opened it up. Let's go another. Why not? What do we have to lose here? Some ammo. That's always the case. People think I'm just totally against tuners or just don't think they work. I know that they work. This process here is what I don't like about tuners, especially for a PRS rifle, because usually it's good enough without the tuner. And you get a tuner and all of a sudden you just start making, you know, crazy adjustments and you shoot the crap out of some ammo. We're 300 clicks out now. Okay, I'm gonna go to the corner. I think I still see some string in there. I mean, we are complaining about shooting .2s at this point. It's gonna go 25 backwards and we're just gonna shoot 2. This is what most tuner guys do. Those are pretty good. All right, we're gonna change that to a 3. That was definitely a hot round. I'm on the bolt. This ammo is not the ammo I would normally shoot on this. Probably for that reason. That was just a stupid hot round. I got some really hot rounds in there. We're at 175 now. I'm just playing around here. Okay. All right, time for some more ammo. We're gonna settle on something really quick and go to 100. Okay, we're gonna keep going. 150. So we're just looking for a really good group. Let me go back and tap center of these guys. Nope. 25. Go center of target 2 there on the second row. Nope. Skip 100 and go right to 75. Not really seeing a whole lot of POI shift on this barrel. Oh, hold on. We got a trespasser. Trespass unto me. Oh, that was high. Where are you going? I know where he's going. Nowhere. All right. We are wasting ammo shooting bugs. Oh my God. Pretty good. Not gonna mess us a whole lot more. We're gonna try this setting, which would I think be 50. The last one was pretty freaking good. And then we're going out to 100. We're gonna try this. If this don't work, we're backing right back up. Okay, it's looking good. Touching, back in the same hole. Okay, I gotta try it. We gotta come back in one more. I think that was slightly better. Same exact hole. Oh, that's okay. 3 in the same hole. I'm gonna take it. We're gonna call that the tuner setting. So we just threw 3 into the same hole. We just murdered a bug. Parallax this. Again, parallax, super smooth. The reticle is obviously pretty clean, 1/2 mil deal. You know, that's not gonna be for everybody. For PRS, you know, probably not the best, you know, thing to use for PRS. All right, let's see what we got here. We're gonna aim. I'm gonna put that 1/2 mil marker directly on the edge of the steel. Even the hot one, that was way hotter. Still a pretty good group. And I'd say we're, as far as aiming reference, we're right in there. It's a little right to left. Make sure you guys can see that sun glare behind me makes this way worse. So we're a little right to left. Let's get sporty. Let's go after this 1/4 inch. Oh, nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Oh, the freaking hot one was just off left. Nailed it. Nailed it. Ah, I didn't see that one. Didn't see that one. All right, so a couple misses, but 1/4 inch at 100 yards, that's pretty freaking good. Let's see what we can see. We're gonna go out to 150. But we're dialed 4 mils. We're gonna go up to this. Through my eye, this looks really good. And for you guys, it looks really blown out and really crappy, but it looks good for me. So I'm gonna bank on the fact that we're a little right to left. And yeah, we nailed that guy. And I hate that the image looks that bad for you. Yeah. All right. So we messed with that enough. Let's come back to 0. We were probably a little bit high or a little low. I can't even remember. You guys will know better than me at this point. All right, so there's all our groups. We are backed out on magnification just a little bit. That was definitely a super fast, loud round. And they're pretty good still. Let me bring in the magnification again. Let me get you guys parallaxed in. Constant fight. That's those 3 right there. I mean, they are still freaking in there touching. And again, the image quality, guys, way better to my eye. I'm not an affiliate for anybody. I'm not an affiliate for these guys, any scope company, so I'm just going to tell you how it is. What you guys are seeing is not nearly as good as what I'm seeing, and this is totally 100% usable. $250, I mean, this thing is over-delivering. That was in the bullseye. Let me come out here. Yeah! Oh, now, you know, this is hard on me because the camera's here. It does have a throw lever with the throw lever, and I'll get that back on here in a minute to show you guys more realistic. Look at that. But here we have, you know, your amount of what you can see, 8 power at 50 yards. It's pretty good. I mean, there's not much to complain about. Again, the image quality here on the camera, just terrible. You can see here, you know, depth of field is not very picky at 8 power. Man, everything's staying in a relatively good focus here. The reticle's not in focus. Ignore that, it's the camera. But, you know, it is not bad. It is 100% usable. Let me pause this. I'm going to take the camera off, and we're going to get the throw lever on here, and we'll go over some final thoughts. All right, so we got rid of the trigger cam, and I did install the throw lever. And again, this is not like super easy to turn. It is pretty stiff. Now, a lot of Chinese scopes come like this. They are pretty stiff, and over time, they do kind of ease up. This one is on the stiffer end of all the scopes that I've shot. Is it doable? Yeah, I mean, it's not like you can't turn it. It's just notably stiff. Now, the parallax, on the other hand, very smooth. All the other turrets, the fast focus eyepiece, very smooth, feel very good. And again, the glass, and I know you guys weren't really able to see what, you know, I'm seeing, which is a crap ton better than, you know, that image that you guys were seeing, just because that's how trigger cams work, and I have to adjust things all crazy. But overall, is this scope for $250 usable? Heck yes. If you don't mind the 1/2 mil reticle subtensions, then I would not think twice about putting this on a rimfire that I'm going to go shoot at the range, go shoot groups with. It's an 8-32, so you're getting a lot of different magnification. Obviously, that's going to limit you into kind of a bench gun, and it's just cheaper for them to make a 4x magnification sweep. And what I mean by that, 8-32 is a 4-power sweep, a 5-25 is a 5-power sweep. The bigger that sweep is, like on a 1-10, the harder it is to make everything work together. So that's why, unlike the Leupold, the Mark V is a 5-power sweep, 5-25. 7-35 on the Mark IV, it's an 8-32, those kind of things, and that's why they're always cheaper. It's easier for them to make those, and the results are usually easier to obtain. For $250, man, you know, I'll have to look around. I don't know of any scopes that I personally know of right now that would touch this, because you're getting pretty tactile clicks here. The clicks are not mushy. You know, are they the best clicks I've ever felt? No, of course not. But they are 100% usable. I mean, everything is very tactile. It is very much like the other Discovery scopes, which is not a bad thing. If you're on a budget, you don't mind buying something Chinese, then I would say, yeah, that's a good buy. Now, the tuner, of course, we played with it very haphazardly today. I did see some improvements in a group on a lot of ammo that typically doesn't shoot that great. Now, is it going to fix bad SD and ES at distance? No, not really. Is it going to help you get better groups? Yeah, if you're wanting to use budget ammo and shoot at 50 yards for groups, for fun, for paper challenges, then yeah, get a tuner. This one I like because, again, it's clamp on. So if you bought something and you weren't going to use a tuner, well, you can order this and you can get it bored if it's not in the size you need it. You just have a gunsmith board out to your size barrel. I think they're making these for like a 1.19, 1.2 barrel, which is very, very common in PRS. A lot of my barrels are 1.2s. So literally just clamp it on and use it. I don't have to get this thing threaded because this is not a threaded barrel. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Just a fun video, want to do something different. And yeah, hope to catch you on the next one.